make a video tonight. I am working in my boutique. I'm working late, so I kind of look a little scrubby, but I have been organizing and processing inventory and just working my tushy off like I do after the kids go to bed. So anyway, I have a pop-up tomorrow, and I got a brand new box of inventory in tonight from a launch order. So I wanted to show you what I do to process my inventory once it comes in. Let me find my scissors. It has just been crazy trying to keep everything organized in here with all the new inventory that has been coming in. As you can see, my racks are looking pretty full. I got, I'm trying to show you. There's my lighting. I got this rack over here full of my skirts, so I have really been trying to stock up on my inventory and grow my inventory. I'm gonna do another video explaining how you can grow your inventory, especially with the limited inventory we've had in launches, but as you can see, I have just still been able to stock up. I haven't had a problem. So anyway, let me show you. This is a mini box, so that's why I decided to do this box for my YouTube video, because it's not that big, so it won't take me that long to show you. So we just have a little box tonight because it's only one item that I ordered, and I just ordered a few in each sizes that were available. So as of right now, we aren't getting a ton of plus sizes in, which is rough for our plus size customers. So just trying to let them know that it's coming, and I appreciate their patience, and I try to let them know whenever I do get those plus sizes in. But the plus sizes should be coming in August, so that is wonderful. And this is just one of the growing pains that we have to be patient through for growing new business with a brand new company. Whoa, sorry for that strange sound. My phone is going crazy. Okay. Okay, so after I open my box, obviously we take the little air bubbles, air pillows out. So I look at my packing list and make sure there's no notes on it or anything about back-ordered items, such as they're not. And then I start pulling stuff out and making sure that what is in my box matches my packing slip. So my first thing on top here are larges. So I got 2 navy and white and 2 charcoal and black in larges. So let me check here. Looks like these are the navy and white, which I have 2 larges, and I have 2 charcoal and black in large. So okay, that's correct. And then my mediums, I have the same. I have 2. And then 2 navy and white mediums, 2 charcoal and black mediums. There's my mediums. And then my smalls, I got 3 of each because I missed out on some smalls on the last launch order, especially for these. These are ruffle tanks, and my last ruffle tanks I only got 1 small, so that was pretty sad. So this time I ordered 3 to try to kind of even out my inventory and make up for that shortage of that size. But my most popular size is large, so I normally order more large, but just this time I ordered a little bit more small. Okay, so we have 3 black and charcoal and 3 navy and white. So everything's correct from my packing slip. So I'm just going to set my box over here. So after I make sure everything is correct on my packing slip, I start opening them and I will show you what I am looking for, because you want to examine your items to make sure that there is no defects, because sometimes there's just defects in the manufacturing of clothes. Okay, so you definitely always want to make sure that you check the tag area, because I've seen where it was like a stitched on wrong and then they move it, and most of the time it's fine, but sometimes it can leave a hole, and that's not good. So you don't want a hole. You want to check all the stitching around the neck, around the arms, and then obviously the ruffle down here. You need to check the stitching. Anywhere that there's stitching, you want to make sure that it got stitched correctly. You don't want any holes. If there is like a tiny gap in the stitching, then I just sew it myself, which I have done that. Not that I get that many that are like that. I've only had to do it twice. But, and then other times, if it's more than 2-inch opening, then they take it as a defect. So if I found that defect, there's just like a loose thread here that is not a defect. You just take your scissors and see how there's just like a little thread here. So you just take your scissors and you just cut the thread close to the clothing, being careful not to cut the clothing. And voila, you have examined your article of clothing, made sure there's no defects in it, and you can go ahead and set it aside for taking photos. I do not have to take photos of these because they've provided us with stock photos, so I'm super happy about that, because taking photos takes a lot of time, and it is a relief not to have to do that on some of these new items that are coming in, because they're taking really nice pictures for us. So, but if I did have to take pictures, I would then move over to where my mannequin is over there and dress her and take a picture and label my picture for what size and the price, and then I would hang it and put it in my inventory. And then I use Square to track my inventory. So that is another video, but I just wanted to show you. I will just continue to go through each item of clothing exactly like that and just give it a once over and make sure everything is good. And then if it's not good, then you just submit it for a defect, and you do that by going to myameliajames.com, go to the current reps, and there's a defect form that you fill out, and you have to upload a photo of the defect. So you'll see that every once in a while you get these loose threads, and I think especially on these ruffle tunics, because I don't know if you sew, then you understand, but whenever you're sewing a ruffle, a gather like this, you have like a basting thread that goes through that they pull to make sure that it gathers nicely, and so that basting thread can sometimes be poking out and loose, but you just cut it off and all is good. Okay, so stitching looks good on this one. I only noticed that one little loose thread, and there we go. There's that one. So that is how I examine my inventory and process it once it arrives to me. So I hope that was helpful, and if you guys have any other suggestions or things that you would like to see, please comment below. I would love if you find me on Facebook at My Amelia James by Holly, and I look forward to making more videos to help you all out. Thanks. Bye.